Hey there, this is the Launch Pad Liftoff, your weekly check-in on what's happening in the craft brewing industry, and of course right here at Launch Pad Brewery, Aurora, Colorado. He's Casey Bloyer, I'm Connor Shreve from the Brewski-reviewski podcast on this, week 6 or 7 of the shutdown?
Who even knows?
I don't know. We have some light at the end of the tunnel, though, as Colorado today, one of 20 states that's sort of starting that phase in back to normal life. That does not mean the tap room's going to be open anytime soon.
No, we have a lot to still work out the details. There's a lot of things going on with your local government. Good luck trying to
local government?
figure that out. Some counties are owning, some counties aren't. Some still stay at home. So if you're confused, cool. So are we. We're trying to figure it out, but it's going to be still a few weeks before we can probably enjoy a pint in our favorite tap rooms or go to our favorite restaurants. So going to be an interesting time trying to see where that all goes.
We're not going to do the 10 people allowed in the tap room because when we open back up, we want everybody in here and we want to party our asses off of.
Yes, we are all ready to have a good time, see your faces, have a pint with you, laugh a whole lot, tell Carl to hold on to pints with 2 hands. All that is what we're looking forward to. So a lot going on. A lot of not knowing what's going on with the summer festivals. Are we going to be having beer festivals? Aren't we? I know that you're seeing some of them postpone back. I know you have a few that you were talking about earlier to me that they are pushing theirs back to August.
I think we will have festivals this summer.
I hope you're right.
But I think festival organizers don't necessarily have that consensus yet either. I know, what was it? River and Grass in Buena Vista later this summer, set for July. Just a couple days ago, canceled.
The block party.
Bonfire block party pushed theirs back. So they're saying at this point the block party will happen in August. And of course, all of us being shut out of the Craft Brewers Conference this spring certainly want to see Great American Beer Fest happen in Denver.
I think it'd take a big deal for that not to happen. I think the Brewers Association kind of needs that to happen, especially after seeing a lot of things go away, like the Craft Brewers Conference. I know the Colorado Brewers Guild not having Collaboration Fest, that really hurt them. So, speaking of the Colorado Brewers Guild, happy birthday to them.
Yeah, 25 years.
Yep. So I know they had a bunch of online stuff you could do this past week. You took part in some of it. So happy birthday to them. We're part here at Launchpad. We're proud to be a part of the guild. Love Shawnee and the crew over there. They're awesome to us. So.
Unfortunately, they'll be dealing with a 2020 that doesn't look exactly like how they maybe thought. But yeah, we've got some faith in Shawnee.
Well, absolutely. They're awesome. And I can't imagine being a part to where you hear the Brewers Association saying that there's going to be up to 60% of breweries closing across the country.
Yeah, and that was based on a survey of craft brewers.
Which I can't see 60%. I think in the realm of 20, maybe even 35 is the high end.
That's where I am too.
Yeah, so and we're all hoping it's lower than that.
Yeah.
We really don't want to see a lot of our friends and families go out of business when it comes to the craft brewing scene. So a lot of uncertain when it comes through the summer. We're still learning a lot as we go, as well as you are. So.
And we've had great support at Launch Pad Brewery really throughout these whole 6 or 7 weeks from our customers. So we thank you, certainly. I think one of the keys has been continuing to operate business as usual, right?
Yes.
And we've got, Paul and Dave have been back there brewing new beers like crazy. They haven't reduced schedules at all. And as a result, we've been releasing beers every week, and we've got more beers coming up this week.
Yeah, absolutely. The return of Business Time, the Session IPA, that will be coming out later here at Launchpad. Also, we have Vandyland, which is going to be an West Coast IPA. That'll be released later this week as well. So a couple more beers. I think we're close to 15 beers that have been released in this quarantine time here by Launchpad Brewery. So Dave and Paul are knocking it out of the park with their brews. They're doing more. They're brewing 5 to 6 days a week. We brewed a double batch of a beer with more news on that to come later. Very special things that's going to go out to a lot of the tap rooms that support us, that we also support them. So more news on that down the road. So a lot of stuff going around. Pretty excited about it. Piggyback on what Connor said there of thank you so much for the support. We are blown away by the support that we've gotten here at Launch Pad Brewery. But also, if you could take a listen, we do a podcast together. We do it every couple of weeks. It's called Brewski-reviewski. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook. We will have a website soon. Dave and us are working to get that up and running, and you will be able to rip the podcast straight off that website once we get that up and running. But check it out, Brewski-reviewski. We have a lot of fun with it. We don't just talk about Launchpad. We talk about everything in the brewing industry. We have a lot of our friends from other breweries on. We had an astronaut on, so you can go back and listen to that one, which by far was probably my favorite podcast.
Yeah,
we
me
ever
too.
did. So a lot to come here at Launch Pad Brewery. We're doing some little renovation in the tap room. You're going to be able to see a whole lot of things we're doing there. If you come by to get to-go beer, you'll kind of see differences in the ceiling. It's a lot of fun things going on. So we are planning on to do this every Monday, Launchpad Liftoff, to let you guys know what's going on in the world of Launchpad, also what's going on in our podcast, and what's going on in the world of beer. So, hey, we thank you so much, everybody, for checking it out. Look forward to seeing you in the tap room, hopefully very soon, having a pint with us. But, hey, until the next time, raise your glass.